post on Twitter says favorite debut album of the 2010s. So here is going to be all the options and everything, just so you can make your picks. So yeah, I'm gonna give top three. Okay, so Lord Per Heroin, I gotta talk about that one first because the fact that Royals is 14 times platinum is fucking insane. What Laura did with that was a moment. It was just something that was different for that time. Okay, so you have to have respect that. She also had Team. Okay, Team was in every movie soundtrack for 2 or 3 years. Okay, you could not escape it. And the trailers for movies and everything like that. Okay, like real ones know, like you were always gonna see Team mentioned in the movie trailer. Like you were gonna hear it. Okay, so you had that. Buzzcut Season is my favorite song on this album. I just think it's so interesting to listen to. I love how it is sonically. The lyrics is really interesting as well and kind of haunting about it. Her vocals. I think it's a really good song. It's my favorite song on the album. 400 Lux. There's just a simplicity about it. There's something that's so beautiful about it, and I love it. It has a really good chorus to it as well. Ribs tends to be a fan favorite, just kind of about being scared of getting older and all those other things. And so, yeah, Ribs is a really good song. So I have to give some love there. And I believe the song is called No Better. So this was on the deluxe version of the album, but this was a really good song. Okay? And the fact that it wasn't on the standard, that haunts me. Because this song, it fed me. It really, really did. Okay, so those are some really good songs on the album. Stuff like Bravado. Bravado really grew on me. I didn't like Bravado at first. Biting Down, these might be deluxe, but I didn't like Biting Down, and I still don't like Biting Down. Swinging Party, that one is not necessarily a favorite for me. But when this album is strong, I think for her to be, 16 years old, I think when this album came out, to write such great songs, have decent vocals. I like the productions on here too. Like, for the album to be released in 2013, I think it, aged pretty decently. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I'd probably have to give it to SZA's Control album. Yep. This was a cultural reset. Everybody knows that, okay? Drew Barrymore is a really great song for the person Drew Barrymore, but the song, okay, that ain't kind of just talking about, am I going to be good for you and all these things? Sorry, I don't, shave my leg at night or do whatever it is like that. Like, it's whatever I can do going to be enough for you. Like, that kind of situation, finding the securities there. Supermodel's a really good song, and this is where she really banks in on the confessional writing style and everything. Like, she's talking about, I was secretly banging your homeboy while you in Vegas. Okay, like, she did not give a fuck. Okay, so Supermodel was a really good song. My favorite song on this album was Prom. I adore Prom. To this day, I still don't really think it gets the shine that it deserves, but Prom has always been one of my favorite SZA songs, probably my favorite SZA song to this day. Okay, so you have to have a moment there. Love Galore, the alternate version is better. I think some of us can agree about that. Okay, so the alternate version is better, I will say that. I never particularly cared for Doves in the Wind. Okay, I have to be honest about that. That song was never really my vibe and everything like that, so there's that moment and everything like that. Other songs on this album I really enjoyed. 20-something was a really good song. Go Gina was so cool. I love the production and the little twinges and everything like that. I'm tired of hearing The Weeknd. I don't need to hear The Weeknd one more fucking time. And then I think Solange directed the music video and it got backlash, and I think SZA basically blamed her and said she didn't even want her to do the video or some shit like that. I'm just like, damn, not Solange catching the heat for this shit. So you kind of had that moment on this album as well. But yeah, relatable for a lot of people in my age bracket. I'm 24 for reference. Okay, so the cultural phenomena that this album was, you kind of have to respect it and everything. Okay, if I'm gonna finish on my top three, I'm trying to think about like what albums still really listen to. There's albums that have some good songs on here. I don't know why Camila Cabello keeps getting snuck in this bullshit. But for the third album, I'll probably end up giving it to the Ariana Grande album, the first one. This is not my favorite Ariana Grande album, but I've probably listened to some of the songs on here more than other albums. Okay, Honeymoon Avenue. This is something that tends to be a fan favorite on this album. Tattooed Heart is too excellent. I love Tattooed Heart. Loving It was a really good song on here. Daydreaming. She was gonna name the album Daydreaming, but the Lambs were like, no, you're not doing that shit. Okay, and so she had to change it. The original album cover, if y'all see the original album cover for it was fucking shit. So she had to do that. But yeah, it kind of has that throwback 50s sound of it in parts and everything like that, that throwback R&B. But I think it was really good for that time. The way, everyone considers that Ariana Grande's real debut single because Put Your Hearts Up was not doing shit. Okay, Ariana basically said, like, this is not me. This would be Cat Valentine's single. That girl just wanted to sing, so she put that shit out. But she don't even fuck with Put Your Hearts Up, if we're being honest. So yeah, I mean, I think it was decent for the most part. There's stuff on here like Piano. I think Better Left Unsaid was on this album. It was Better Left Unsaid because it was fucking sucked. Popular Song. Those are songs that I don't like on this album. It's easier for what it is. Okay, so that'd be top three. Some quick thoughts on other albums here. Dualipa debut album, it was decent. Has it aged the best? Well, no. But this was the one that had New Rules on it. I liked Homesick a lot. That's probably my favorite song on the album. People don't talk about that. She had a song called I Don't Give a Fuck, so that was a good song. So there were some cute moments on here and everything like that. So I, liked it for what it was. This Meghantrainor album was good, and, she flopping into oblivion. No shade, she deserves that. But yeah, when she had stuff like I'm Gonna Lose You, I think title of the song, Credit was good. She had All About That bass listener moving. Like, I agree, Meghantrainor is a one-trick pony, okay? She kind of just keeps making the same shit. No one wants to buy her new shit, so she just make the same shit, okay? So those are some thoughts on that particular album there and everything like that. And yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts on some of these albums here and everything like that, at least the ones that were impactful towards me. But let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite debut album of the 2010s? We can have that conversation there. Some people might say, oh, Control wasn't really SZA's debut album. She had something before this and everything like that. I think for the general public, Control kind of was her debut in that respect. But let me know what you guys think down below, and we can continue that conversation.